All right. So I left this off earlier. I had played probably longer than I should have. But it was all right. I got dinner done in time. And so we just need to finish up. Let this guy die to wound. And that is the second level in the Lurker storyline done. Oh, we got 3 level ups. Yeah, this level gives you a bunch of bonus experience for beating it. Oh, I didn't get anybody's. Oh, Mugger I probably could have gotten near the end. And if I hadn't been rushing so much, Snowflake would have survived, I think. I was just like really, really trying to finish quickly at the end. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, I didn't get... I got 1 of the Arrowvine. There are 2 in that level. Most damage to Blinkblade is kind of surprising. Actually, I'm really surprised at how much Kelp damage there is there. Is it counting the Banes that Kelp supplies? It must be. Because otherwise there's no way Kelp could have dealt 57 damage. But it probably does count the Banes that Kelp applies, because it has to have a way... Well, you get trophies when something dies to Bane. So I'm not sure exactly how that would work. Because you would get the trophy no matter who applies the Bane. It probably doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and give the wood to... Oh, it's lose 2 wood, not get 2 wood. Okay. I was going to give it to Kelp, so that Kelp could potentially buy some stuff.
Harrower Geminids are born from a schism in the Harrower.
Man, we get another one of these logic puzzles.
As 2 forms competing for control. Sitting across the table from you is a Harrower who became a Geminid just moments ago under interrogation for murder. Half of the being rejected the other half for the crime they committed. A Geminid can be confused for weeks or even permanently following a split, and Mayor Suther has requested your assistance in getting a confession.
Okay, can I mute it?
They've already confessed. Sort of. The left portion of the Harrower says,
I am the murderer.
The right portion of the Harrower says,
I did not kill him.
You're about to lock them both up when you hear a cough from the corner of the room. An Esther, translucent except for an odd hunting cap, speaks up.
It's really funny that I got these 2 events back to back.
Today, answer's quite simple. One of them and only one is definitely the murderer. Would it help you if I told you at least one of these 2 are lying?
All right. So if left is lying, then right did it. If right is lying, then right did it.
You realize...
Okay. That one was easier than the other one. So, for anybody who didn't see earlier, this is some of the new stuff in town. We get a nice little calendar. Looks very nice. It documents all of your previous events that you had, and then adds upcoming events, which is kind of nice. And then you can read or listen to any of your previous things. Although it doesn't have all of them, does it? Because it doesn't have, like, the building the pass scenarios, but that's fine. Okay, it shows our level up and the characters that need perks over here. That's really nice. It lets you know if you have an empty garden plot. That is amazing, because I always have empty garden plots. That's really nice. I kind of wish they would, I want them to add a little pop-up for, your barracks. You have room to train in the barracks. Because I always forget to train, and then I'm missing soldiers come the attacks. All right, bump my resources. Let's see. So what do we have? We have the boat, the sled, the climbing gear, the garden. I can build the carpenter. Okay, carpenter is the only new building that I have available. And then I can upgrade the craftsman, the hunting lodge, the logging camp, the mining camp, and the wall. Wall seems like it's probably a decent idea. What's my defense right now? 20? But I don't have the wood for it. What do I have the wood for? Literally nothing. Okay. Then we're not building a building. That's fine. Let's do these level ups. So we're trying pinning charge. We're trying some ranged stuff. Do I want Head of the Hammer as another source for making the wind? I think I'd rather have Let Them Come. This party, both Blinkblade and Kelp, like the poison. So let's get Let Them Come for the poison. I've taken Head of the Hammer before. It just doesn't add a new tool to you, really. It's just very similar to what you did before. You need, like, just an ally behind you, and you can do an attack for 7 stun, but, like, attack for 7 stun isn't all that great. Hey, Lobstorm. New patch so far has been pretty cool. I like a lot of the stuff that they added. Like, basically everything that they added, I really like. I'm still hoping that they improve performance pretty significantly, because by the end of that last level that I was playing, it was really kind of chugging along. It felt like I was getting 15 frames a second until I restarted round, and I hadn't been undoing, at least not very much. Yeah, this is a relatively new +3 file. Pretty sure I'm on +3. Yeah, we're on +3. I should probably add that to the title. I don't want people coming in and seeing me struggling and thinking that I'm bad. Not that it matters. All right, so Banner Spear, we picked up Let Them Come. It's really not my favorite card. I don't know. I think it's just the fact that it only does 2 damage. It's also kind of hard to get the formation off. But the fact that it heals an ally can be really good. Like, I've frequently had it save someone's life. So I shouldn't complain too much about it. I really need to drop... Maybe I drop Combined Effort. I don't need the wound. Yeah, I don't need the wound on Combined Effort. Move and Move Ally is really nice, but I did get Pinning Charge at level 2, which is... That gives me a source of ally movement. And so... I think I just don't really need that other stuff. Especially with 4 characters, I have so much potential of, like... Kelp can go at 4 initiative. Blinkblade can go at... not at 10, because I took the bad level 2 card, but... My other characters can go so fast. I don't think I need Move and Move Ally. I took this 2 shield perk. That's literally the only perk I have. No wonder I was drawing so many -1s. Okay, let's remove negative item effects. Oh, was I wearing... I was wearing some armor that was giving me extra -1s. Oh, only 1 extra -1. But I also, the level I just played, I think adds 2. So I was drawing so many -1s. It was frustrating. Blinkblade, level 3. Okay, I really need to figure out when and why I would play Systems Reboot. Like, what is the point in playing this? I guess it's a 57 initiative fast move 4. It's pretty good to be able to go late while fast and move 4. So that's relatively okay. And then while slow, I can go late and move and do the fast effects of my top card. So what fast effects am I really wanting to do while slow? I mean, like, Power Leak would be okay. Power Leak, I guess, is much better while slow than fast, because you don't want to poison yourself and then have things hit you. So if you're going really late at 87, then that's good. If I ever want to play Cascading Reaction while slow, that would work really well. Okay. So it's just relatively okay for a lot of my cards. So I think if I just really want to get a nice top action, but I'm starting the turn with 0 tokens, then I can play Systems Reboot. Or if I want a late big move, like if I'm invisible and I want to be taking a turn while fast, I can go at 57. I think is the point of that card. So can I get any use out of Make It Count? This gives me a tiny heal on multiple targets, and I can bless myself. But bless doesn't really matter that much on Blinkblade. Or I can get a good heal on 2 targets in range 2 while fast. And then bottom of it is move and hit something with wound. We'll try Make It Count again. I mean, anytime I've ever taken Make It Count, it has not counted. We'll give it a try. It is giving me bottom move and wound, which is a nice thing to have, and it's nice to have move and attack before level 4. The problem is just at level 4, you get this at 15 initiative instead of 51. But I guess I can go at like 19 with Cascading Reaction and get good burst, move, and damage. This kind of feels like I would drop Sand in the Hourglass, but that seems like it works really well with Kelp. So, Kinetic Transfer worked really well with Snowflake in that last scenario. And Experimental Adjustment is pretty good with Kelp. Well, the bottom of this is Muddle. That's not that amazing. Okay, we'll drop Temporal Displacement. I like the ranged damage, but it's okay. I love going back and taking Polar Vortex here at level 3, or Tornado. I really love going back for either the level 2 or level 3 cards. But we'll take Biting Frost. Immobilize is really good with the party composition that I have. And we'll get another Heal Ally. And we're ready to go. I can just make a health potion, but Banner Spear could use a health potion. That wouldn't be bad. So let's throw that on there. Give it to Banner. And we are ready to go. I guess I'll check purchasables real quick. I have head, chest. Okay, I have full build here. What about on everybody else? Blinkblade can have one more hand and a head. Snowflake can have a chest. Kelp needs everything but doesn't have anything. Okay, so one-handed and head and chest. Traveling Cloak, like, there's no reason to not just pick up a Traveling Cloak and have 1 extra hit point. And then here it was head. Okay, I will grab a Spyglass. And one hand. I like the heavy sword. I guess I'll pick up a Protective Scepter for right now. And then just hopefully be able to get a heavy sword after this level. Heavy sword on Kelp can also be pretty nice, so we'll try to pick that up. Okay. Did I put my new card in? I don't think I put Biting Frost in. So that is 16 initiative. There it is. And we'll take out, I guess, Chilling Impact. I didn't feel the need for Nature's Breath, so I will drop that. We're going to take Enticing Breeze over Chilling Impact. Yeah. Now I finally have a move 4, which is nice. I definitely have felt the effects of not having that. And I think we go and play a relatively kind of difficult level here. We are going to need to get through... Hey, Viral. I do need to go through and get the puzzle book, so maybe I should do that first. I do also... So this Invasion of the Docks storyline is brand new. And I know it has some time gating. So I think we'll start the Invasion of the Docks. And then go get the puzzle book. And then I think that will have passed enough time. Oh, the bathyspheres. So maybe after one level, I unlock the bathysphere quest. Although I think you need the Into the Forest achievement. So let's go do puzzle book first, I think. Unlock the puzzle book and then the Invasion of the Docks. And so that means either the Rusted Tunnels or the library. And I did the library scenarios in my last playthrough. So we'll go the tunnels. Although this level sounds really difficult with the party that I have.
For as far as the eye can see, the view is the same.
I generally think of this level as being very difficult. Okay, 2 cards to my lost pile before my first rest. Maybe. It's definitely not my favorite thing to do, but... Oh, pedestrian is pretty good for kelp. Because you're very rarely walking through things. You're almost always just teleporting everywhere. I would really like to get the 2 checkmarks from Daredevil, though. And all I would have to do is play 1 extra loss early, because I'm already going to play Mantle of Dread. Although maybe I don't even play Mantle of Dread with the enemies in this scenario. Invisibility sounds good for this level. What if I bring Morbid Camouflage? Or Ink Cloud. Let's bring Ink Cloud. And that gives me a source of dark, so Black Scythe. And then maybe I drop Mantle of Dread. And if I do that, I can drop Succumb to Fear. I do not like the way any of that is sounding, but it's probably what I need to do. And so, what 2 losses would I be playing? No, I'm bringing Succumb to Fear. It's just really hard to get off without Mantle of Dread. This level has Blade Spinners. Blade Spinners are immune to Wound. As Robotic Bolt Shooters, they are immune to Wound. And Ruin Machines are immune to Poison. So, to Bane a Blade Spinner, I can immobilize it, poison it, muddle it, disarm it, stun it. So Soul Hunger is good for that. My Poison Vial is good for that. I'm going to bring Succumb to Fear. I think I can get it off on some Blade Spinners. And I guess just no Mantle of Dread. Although I could use the top for its poison. That's not something I generally do. Ever. So, 1 card to not bring. I guess it's Morbid Camouflage. We'll be giving it a try. Snowflake. Kill 1 or kill 2 elite enemies. Never kill an enemy. Play your lowest initiative card. We'll kill 2 elites. On Blink Blade, kill an enemy not adjacent to you while you're adjacent to another enemy. Move no more than 2 hexes each turn. Apply a different negative condition to someone who already has one. And on Banner, kill at least 1 monster of each monster type. That's not too bad. Glittering Distraction. When there are 3 or more loot tokens on the end of the field, everyone gets impaired. I know this challenge can be really difficult. Okay, so in this level, there are 3 rooms. The first one is just a simple room with... It's not really a simple room. Because, yeah, you're cramped in a small room, and there are a lot of... There's a lot of AoE coming from the monsters. Especially these bolt shooters. They have so many targets that they do so much damage. 4 targets. And you don't have the room to run away from them in the beginning. So, like, it's very possible that if you try to go slow on turn 1, then just all these bolt shooters just kill you. Especially, like, an 8 health kelp here is in a lot of danger. I'm immediately thinking that I should have taken that I shouldn't have dropped the card that I did on Banner Spear, because I could move Banner Spear forward 2, move an ally here, Resolved Courage to immobilize both these guys, then grant movement backwards with Snowflake to get away, and both these Blade Spinners would be immobilized. I need to get towards the bolt shooters, I think, is the #1 priority. So I could get Blink Blade over there. If I just go over there and go invisible, that doesn't really help me, right? They're immune to wound, but not to poison. So would it be, how possible would it be for me to just go like super ham with 2 characters and try to kill these 2 8 health ones? Because they have the same damage. Yeah, they have the same base damage as the Elite. It's just the Elite has more targets. The Elite targets 4. The normal target's 3. Did they fix Alt? Ooh, it's working when I hold down Alt. That's really nice, although I've gotten really used to inspecting characters and going here when I need to see their cards. But hopefully holding Alt will always work. So what are my possibilities? I went for the add 2 cards to the lost pile. So I could start with a loss, because I'm going to need to play 2 losses in this first room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I'm planning to play Soul Hunger, then I can take some damage first. I could move and disarm. Move and disarm an Elite Flaming Blade Spinner is just kind of always good. With Succumb to Fear and my Poison Vial, I could move, disarm, poison, and if I just had one other negative condition from someone else, I could go ahead and put a Bane. Non-loss, just put a Bane on this guy on turn 1. So if I could muddle him or immobilize him, that sounds pretty tempting. So I could just throw a ranged attack that immobilizes with the weighted net. That's one possibility. I like Cold Snap here for sure. So we're going to go late and play Cold Snap. Move. Yeah, true. The Glittering Distraction with the 2 loot tokens. I want to get somebody on top of these bolt shooters ASAP, though. So hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. But that is a good call out. Now I wish I had brought that Morbid Camouflage card. If you end on a loot token, you go invisible. I didn't know there were going to be these loot tokens in the very beginning. Why am I playing 4-player? I just already... Like, on this file, I had 3, and I added a 4th to lower the difficulty. And... You know, I mean, Kelp just came out, so... It's just something different. Why not, right? Okay, so I'm thinking attack for 2 with advantage. I guess I could just make it attack for 3 with advantage. Or I could just make it attack for 4 with Javelin and immobilize this guy. And then Kelp moves on to him. poisons him, disarms him, and banes him. Blink Blade is just going to go late. I get my free move 3, and I just run all the way back to the bolt shooters. Maybe I heal and bless. Is it only bless self on that card? Yeah, it's just bless self. That's what that like green outline is. All right, I think I do this and I just kind of hope that the bolt shooters don't move forward and kill Kelp. And if they do, then maybe we just need to restart. Maybe I need to be running forward with Banner. Okay, we have a bunch of attacks 3s. The Blade Spinners are just making suffer. Range 4 out of the bolt shooters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, we'll give it a try. We'll see if we can survive. So, I'm thinking I target this guy with this. We get a -1. And now I move in all the way so that everything will definitely target. And it's only 3 attack 3s with 2 suffer 1s. I could use this shield 2, but I do have the crude chain armor already, and I have a health potion, and I played some heals on some other characters. So maybe I don't need it. We move to disarm and poison vial, and that's 3 negative conditions on this guy, so I can pay my other trophy to bane him. That guy's gonna make us suffer, and then he suffers 10 from the bane, and unfortunately Kelp is gonna suffer damage. Oh, did that guy make it so that... Nice, the elite made it so that the other guy doesn't reach. Okay, that worked out well. I actually maybe didn't need to move Banner forward at all, though, now that I look at it. So that's a little bit awkward. We will just go right here and heal up Kelp. And I can place 2 hazards under these guys, and they will each suffer 2. Blink Blade gets the free move 3. And then I can heal. And bless myself. And then I really wish I could make it to one of those loot tokens. Alright, we get closer. Now, Blink Blade, nothing wrong with going fast. My challenge, I need to get the loot tokens. So, this is a good place to play my new... Oh, no. It would have been a good place to play my new card, Make It Count, but I played it last turn. We got the bless out of it, though. So I don't have any move and deal damage, except for the bottom of kinetic transfer. So I can move here and make everything suffer 1, and then sap speed, I get a 2 target attack 3 advantage. That seems pretty nice. Now, how can Banner take advantage of this? If Blink Blade wants to move right there, it's not happening until 36. So can I do anything with where Blink Blade is in the meantime? I already played Javelin, so I don't have that for pulling. So I probably can't. Pinning Charge is good damage into this guy since he's next to other targets, but I kind of want to let Kelp get that kill so that he can get the trophy. It's not even super likely, but Haunting Brutality kills with a 0. I guess I kind of have the issue, if I want to get this Daredevil, I need to be playing losses, like, right now. I could Haunting Brutality, teleport 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make all these guys suffer 2, and then do attack for 2, attack for 3, attack for 4, with Lacerating Stabs. I could just teleport there and attack all of them for 2 with Ink Cloud. That's not too bad. That really is not too bad. That means that over here, I could pinning charge that guy. And then I could disarm this bolt shooter. So maybe I don't kill that guy, but I can keep everybody safe here by immobilizing these two and then just moving away. Yeah, I like everything that I'm cooking up here. The only thing is that now I change Blink Blade, and I want Blink Blade to focus on killing this thing just about as quickly as possible. So I think that's going to be like Blurry Jab, Kinetic Transfer. Twin Strike has slightly more damage output. Let's go Cascading Reaction, Twin Strike. And I think this is pretty good. I don't love playing the loss on Kelp. And we're going to Boots to have Kelp go first. But I'm just playing this loss for my battle goal, mostly. I mean, it is also 6 damage, which is pretty good. I can Poison Dagger this guy. Okay. We get some damage out. And now I get to move 4... What are the Blade Spinners doing? Okay, just moving and attacking. Let's move up here. And then I get to immobilize both of these guys. And Lifting Gust, I can push this one way away. I got 2 Rolling Heal Ward allies. That's really nice. And just push this guy right here. He's immobilized. We will heal in ward here. And heal and ward here. That's beautiful. Now Banner moves right here and just grabs a disarm. +1/+1. And we get a medal. Blink Blade moves right here and Twin Strike. We will move for the experience. I don't feel the need to advantage this. Yeah, we just won't miss. Okay. Very nice. Only one enemy is getting to attack this round. And he hits at disadvantage into a ward on one of his targets. Beautiful. Alright, what is Snowflake doing now? I can Crosswinds, pull this guy through for 6 damage, boom, boom, boom. And then, I mean, I would love to Lifting Gust him. So if I have an ally over there, I could use Enticing Breeze to push him that way. So do I just move 4, jump 1, 2, 3, 4? I can go at 18, attack this guy with advantage. A +1 would kill him, and then I move 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump so that Snowflake can enticing breeze this guy towards Banner, and he suffers 12. Yeah, that works really well. Then I guess I could play Skull Collection. The problem is I have no trophies. And I need to add another card to the lost pile. And I want to save Tumultuous Panic and Soul Hunger. Those are both really good. I just don't really need or want Skull Collection very much. But maybe it's okay if I want to just like burst Bane onto a Blade Spinner or a Bolt Shooter when I open the room. But I can do that with Tumultuous Panic and Succumb to Fear and Soul Hunger, theoretically. I think I'm just going to go fast and attack for 2. The fact that I can't wound these with anybody else is really annoying. Means that I should be trying to let Kelp pick up kills. Okay, so Blink Blade, can I go fast and throw any damage onto these guys? Not really. Not with where everybody else is standing. But if I go right at 20, I can get on this Bolt Shooter and just hit it with a Blurry Jab. And that will allow me to go at 22 here. But Skull Collection was the loss that I was thinking about activating for my Daredevil perk. But that would be the best initiative to go at. I guess if I stay here, they're both disadvantaged if they're hitting me. I'm just not very healthy. 6 health doesn't really feel like enough. We'll go at 45. And just see if we can make it work. Okay, they're attacking lightly. Again, I unlocked Kelp. They added Kelp and Coral to the game. Does activating losses to your active area count, or do you need to actually lose them? Now, I always played it as they had to go to the actual lost pile itself. But that's not the way Digital interprets it. Digital gives you the Daredevil perk even if the cards do not go to the lost pile. So I mean, it works that way, so that's the way I do it. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't factoring in the fact that this does so much damage. Maybe I would rather attack for 2. Yeah, if we get a plus, he dies and then he doesn't deal damage. Okay, that's fine. We'll give this disadvantage. Why not? Ha! Crit and +2, both into Kelp. Pull this elite through the hazard. And then step back onto the loot. And then attack. Good. A -1. And we can pull it towards Banner. Oh, we should be able to do this pull, but it's not going to let me. I forgot about that. Hey, Soup. Yeah, the cards look so much better. I forgot it was not going to let me pull this guy into this hex. I guess that changes who I want to target if it's not going to let me do it correctly. Then instead of moving away, I'll target this guy. Or maybe... I mean, they have a pretty high base damage attack. That is not something that I want to be dealing with. If I pull this guy away, this guy runs towards banner, which isn't great. If I pull this guy up here, he hits Snowflake and Blink Blade. They survive as long as he doesn't crit, but why let my characters take 2 target attack 5 if they don't have to? Oh, it's so annoying. I guess if I do the bottom of Enticing Breeze here, I can pull this guy first, and he dies. And then this guy. And then now this guy's just going to hit banner. And I still have my Crosswinds granted move and attack. Which maybe can help me kill this thing. Not especially. It did have 2 shield. I want this trophy. Dang. Dang. That's a very disappointing turn. Alright, at least I didn't get crit. Can I pull this guy away now? No, I can't. So, I want to just go as fast as I can and probably move up and heal. Then over here, I want to go as fast as I can. And I would love to pick up the kill on this guy. So I'll go fast. And I could strengthen. I can go fast and heal Kelp and strengthen it. Banner's just gonna run up and heal. And then I can get the Let Them Come formation in this guy for the poison. Next turn, Kelp just activates Skull Collection. Blink Blade does Systems Reboot Kinetic Transfer so that I can go slow but play the fast of Kinetic Transfer to push this guy through 2 hazards and hopefully kill him. Okay. That's pretty good. Birds in a Tempest would have been better, but I will just do this move 2. Linkblade can move 2. Move 2. So I probably am not going to reach. We'll have to see where this guy moves. He'll move either there or there, and that would be better. This means that I want the move 2 to go on to Blink Blade. But it does make it harder for Kelp to get the kill. I need 2 +1s. Alright, I got one of them. I needed the strengthen. But I need another +1. Hey, let's go. Alright, good job, Kelp. We got there. I would love to pick up that loot, but we can just get it on the long rest. Blade Spinner goes to the wrong hex. So, this was slow. So I can move 1, 2... and then jump boots. Okay. So we activate jump boots. We do systems reboot. We get to move 2 while slow. Then we get to pay the token that we got this turn. And we get to move 2 while fast, while slow. And I get to attack 2 poison and push this guy right up here. Okay, good. So I just activate Skull Collection to get the Daredevil. And then I do nothing with this. On Snowflake, I can move here. Push this guy here. And heal Banner, needs health more. And now Banner can move 2. Oh, I could have gone for an Unbreakable Wall formation instead. And use Let Them Come. I get the heal this way. Nice. Okay. Worked out quite well. Other than now I wish I'd put the heal to regenerate into Kelp, but that's alright. Yeah, this is well slow. I will just go ahead and take the damage to grab this. Because if I don't, then we would get Glittering Distraction. And we would be impaired. And we can long rest everybody. Okay, good. We got the Daredevil. We have the perk to loot adjacent hexes on long rest. Right? Oh, did I not take that one? I thought I did. Maybe I did. Maybe we'll see it when we long rest. If not, that kind of sucks, because I would love to get that hazard. Or that loot token. We nap everybody. Blink Blade heals up. We didn't pull the Bless yet, which is kind of nice. I definitely am going to want to make it count again and drive recharge to get 3 blesses before going into the next room. Invisibility is going to be good. And then the question is, do I split my characters up and go 2 and 2? I could send Blinkblade and Kelp into one and have them just try to be invisible next to one of the altars. Whereas the other 2 characters would just play the room for real. Doesn't feel fair, but it might be what I need to do. With shenanigans going on, Sand in the Hourglass bottom is just kind of nice to have to be able to play 3 cards in a turn. I'd probably drop Systems Reboot, right? I just have no idea how much health the wall receptacle things are going to have. I guess pinning charge is pretty nice for hitting them when I have a bunch of allies next to them. It could be like attack 4 or 5. We'll go for it. What type of enemy did I kill? I killed a Blade Spinner, so I still need to kill a Ruin Machine and a Bolt Shooter with Banner Spear for her Exterminator. And maybe drop Let Them Come. Regroup? Kelp needs the heal on regroup. And I want to activate Snowball on Snowflake, I think. So let's drop Unbreakable Wall. I can use that to hit Flaming Blade Spinners, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to drop Let Them Come. Enticing Breeze is pretty decent. Cold Snap is good. I wonder if there's any argument for just placing a ton of hazards right here, opening this door, and going into this room, and making every enemy that comes through. Maybe that's more of an argument for this room, because this room gets flaming blade spinners, and this room doesn't, right? I kind of want to try that. Because I think there are bolt shooters in both rooms, but the bolt shooters don't spawn infinitely in this room. And if bolt shooters don't spawn infinitely, if they can just walk through hazards and die, that's really, really good. I'm not certain if that works. But maybe I just send Kelp in this room invisible. I don't know. I don't have that many turns of invisibility. We'll probably have to start playing the level for real and figure out how to cheese it come the end. Let's drop Blizzard. The push can be really nice. And here, staring into the abyss maybe. I'm only sitting at 2 trophies. That kind of sucks. Well, so we'll keep Black Scythe to get another one. I guess I'll drop Staring into the Abyss if I'm that low on trophies. Yeah, I didn't grab the loot adjacent hexes. I really thought I did. Okay, well, I want to go slow and heal with Make It Count and play Drive Recharge. So I'll just step onto this hazard for the Glittering Distraction. I need to activate Snowball. Although, is that what I want to be doing immediately? It's probably fine. Then I want to use Regroup to heal up Kelp. And my question is just, is Kelp going with everybody else or going on its own? Maybe I'll let Kelp first pick up this loot. Oh, I can get it with Black Scythe. Okay. So, Snowball Bottom activated. Move closer to the door and regenerate Kelp. Kelp loots this and gets a trophy. And my trophies aren't amazing, but at least I have some. I take way more damage than I would like to. But I get the bless. Alright, let's just send Banner in, and I have the Shield 2 perk still. I can also immobilize something with advantage. I'm going to go late. I think I'm just going to play this move 4. I won't be able to have the... we'll go late with Frigid Growth. And just see if I can move in enough to make things happen. Or I could Birds in a Tempest. If I Birds in a Tempest, that gives everybody else a really nice move. And then Blink Blade. I guess I save Drive Recharge for going for the final room. And Kelp's really far away, but I can just move 4 with my bottom and then move 4 with my top. and everybody goes in this room. We'll try to make it work.
They're coming from
Oh,
the
that
tunnels.
is terrifying.
2 smaller passageways connect
Okay.
to this main one, and no matter how many machines you strike down, reinforcements emerge a few moments later. You need to cut off their line, and you formulate a plan.
Yeah, level 1 kelp really wouldn't be able to get through this 28 health. Okay, so it's elite flaming blade spinners that spawn here. Okay, I think since blade spinners are moving a lot and bolt shooters aren't, I think I kite back. Now it's really dumb that I went fast on... It's really dumb that I went fast on Banner Spear. I definitely should have gone super slow. So I can get off an attack 2 here. If I do, I take 2 attack 2s. That's not that big of a deal. And I could immobilize this guy so that he doesn't reach me. Or if I just sit back and I don't get off my attack 2, that means that I can be back here, which puts me in position for a javelin for next turn, which I think is better. So I'll sit back here and be in position for a javelin. Yeah, I should have realized I could do this sooner. Because I'm just kiting back to try to get the bolt shooters dead. And then we kind of just have to try to ignore blade spinners for a little bit. So what does Kelp have here? I have teleport 3 or move 4. I guess I could move with this and teleport in. This has definitely not been a stellar kelp performance, I'll tell you that. Alright, Blink Blade. I can just heal up with Drive Recharge. I could move in and pay a token with Kinetic Transfer to push this guy through. I don't know if that's really necessary, though. I think I like just... Oh, I can go in with Kinetic Transfer because of the Birds and the Tempest. I like that. And then I think both of these characters are just going to go invisible and move over this way. So here I want to quickly make a hazard in the door. And I can do that with Cold Snap, Biting Frost. And then Blade Spinners will take a lot of damage coming through. We kite back so that the bolt shooters will have to start running that way. Is it every single turn? The columns are enemies to all heroes and allies to all monsters. When a tunnel support is destroyed, everyone and everything in the marked hexes will also be destroyed. Enemies will continue to spawn at the start of each round. The only way of stopping their advances is by blocking the corridors with rubble. Okay, so we run in and go invisible on Blink Blade. One, two, three, four. I guess with Blurry Jab is fine. And we go invisible. And then Kelp, we teleport 3. 1, 2, 3. And we go invisible. Then that just leaves me with Banner, who can... I'm going to go late and Javelin Rallying Cry and figure it out from what they're doing. Okay. Blade Spinners, I wish were moving, but that's all right. So Blink Blade, I just run in deep. And go invisible. And everything suffers a little bit. Kelp. Teleport in. Consume Dark and 1 trophy to go invisible. I'm just going to do an attack 2 here. Yeah. Oh, my plan here just doesn't make sense. Alright, Cold Snap, I get some damage. And, I mean, these hazards are nice if these things will ever get there. I guess the bolt shooters are slowly getting there. Once Blink Blade starts hitting, there will be some damage at least. I shouldn't have moved. I should have stayed next to Snowflake, and I could have Unbreakable Walled. Oh, I don't have it. That's alright. I just back up and I pinning charge. Or I Resolved Courage and default attack for 2. So these two characters both have to go super late. Here's a place where Systems Reboot bottom would actually be pretty nice, because Twin Strike would deal 2 more damage into the tunnel support. And do I long rest? Because if I don't want to long rest, I could... Yeah, I'm going to short rest. Okay, but I don't want to lose Skewer the Flesh. I don't want to lose Ink Cloud either. Well, yep, of course those are the 2 cards that I lose. But I can build up another trophy, and I can get just a couple of attacks in. I should have set Dark, and then I could do Black Scythe this next turn for a better attack. That's alright. On Snowflake, I don't have anywhere good to be putting a hazard. One, two, three, four. Let's just go late. Okay, good. Hasty Assault, so these guys are going to take some damage. Repair Drones is whatever. They heal 1, I think. Buff the damage, and then a 0 kills. Oh, I have a Spyglass. Okay, we'll take that. Hey, we dodged the miss and dodged 3 retaliate. Love it. Alright. At least the Blade Spinners didn't move with jump. Ow, that hurt. So what do I want to do here? Do I place a hazard here and pull the elite? Is everything that spawns an elite? That's so annoying. The elites have so much health. This is not looking good. Alright, Lifting Gust kills this guy next turn. I don't have it, do I? I have White Winds White Out. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Maybe Blink Blade's got me with huge damage here. I crit on an attack 1. Not my favorite. Even worse than critting, I drew the Bless on an attack 1. But we do get the Sand in the Hourglass heal. I should have done that well fast. Yeah, I would have been slower than the enemies. Okay. Kelp's trying hard on the attacks. I get another trophy, and I can set the dart for myself. Which I can use this turn to go invisible again. So, I've dealt pretty decent damage into this thing. Blinkblade definitely short rests. Blurry Jab I think is fine to lose. I guess I have to experimental adjustment here. And I can use the bottom of Make It Count to get an attack 2 out. I could do the bottom of Sand in the Hourglass now, because I want to go slow next turn. And so I can get the top of Twin Strike out. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I get a lot of damage into this thing. It's not looking super disastrously bad. My characters here have good health. Blade Spinners do not have good damage output. I feel fine with the idea of just long resting in front of them, because I'll get to heal off some of the damage they do, and then I get to pick my cards. Okay, they are hitting pretty hard. But my characters are spread out. They're not both going to get hit. And, like, I could White Winds both of these guys. That does not feel worth it. I have my Snowball active already, so I don't want to use all my charges of that. Although Whiteout would, like, basically kill both of these guys. I don't feel like that's necessary right now. How bad would it be? Snowflake has a large number of cards. I can basically kill both of them, and then I prevent attack 3, attack 4. No, I don't need it. It would use two of my snowball charges. I think that's just too extreme. We go invisible here. We heal up with Sand in the Hourglass. And then we pay the bottom to play an additional card. And that additional card will be Twin Strike, which will let me get attack for 2. Attack for 3, let's advantage it. Oh, nice advantage. Dodge the miss, love it. Okay. And we don't need to deal that much more. Go for attack for 2 right here. Ooh, a good crit. A good crit. Okay, that's making me feel like I just go ahead and start moving towards the next room. Actually, I'm going to stay here. Can I not teleport in place? You're supposed to be able to teleport in place. Although, I guess I don't need to actually do the teleport. I can just skip the teleport and stay in place and go invisible. I think I want Kelp to destroy this because Blink Blade could potentially push some of these guys back into the death zone. Maybe that's not necessary. And yeah, the Blade Spinners, like, all get out. Hasty Assault was a bad card to see. But that's okay, because, I mean, once things get over here, they die. And I should have Kinetic Transfer available on Blink Blade. And even playing that slow is totally fine. Now I can drop Regroup. Because I shouldn't need to regenerate, hopefully. Okay, so what is everybody doing? Kelp is going to attack for 3 into the tunnel and hopefully kill it. And Blinkblade will go after that. Make It Count can do some damage on the bottom, and Kinetic Transfer can push on the bottom if the thing is already dead. So this guy's going to die. These guys just didn't even make it through. But if I move here with Kinetic Transfer and pay a trophy, I can push this guy 1, 2, 3. I can push this guy 1, 2, 3. And that gets really good damage on them. Alternatively, Blinkblade could go faster than Kelp. Kelp has boots. Kelp has boots. Blinkblade could go faster than Kelp and push this blade spinner back over here and get like an instant kill on it. That's pretty good because it takes me 6 hazards to kill one of these guys. It's not super difficult, but it's not trivial. So right now, Javelin... set for the charge plus Javelin kills this 8 health guy. That's really nice. And then, yeah, I long rest here. And then set for the charge will also deal 2 damage to any of these blade spinners that come towards me. And now I'm just hoping that 49 is slow enough for these characters, which it frequently is. Oh, maybe it's not. I could just long rest Kelp here, I guess, if I want to guaranteed be okay. Well, I'm full health, though. I'm full health. And we can go down at 55. This was my initial thought. Okay, good. Good. My characters are going to suffer from this blade spinner, though, aren't they? Okay, so I have some options. So very first thing, I set for the charge. I step here. No, I don't step. I stand still. I pull this guy. He suffers 6 from the hazards and 2 from the set for the charge. Then these guys make suffer happen. Yeah. Does hit me through the invisibility. And it'll get both my characters over here, but that's not a big deal. Oh, yeah. Bolt Shooter has Pierce on this card. Okay. Not the worst. Now, if I want to go for the push to instant kill this guy, then I have Blinkblade not attack this thing. I can get an attack 3 off into this 7 health guy. That seems pretty good. So let's teleport here. I can muddle these guys. I'll go ahead and poison. And attack with Black Scythe. And crit it and kill it. Nice. Okay, that's 1 Bolt Shooter down. And now I can move and pay a trophy to push. Or pay a token to push. To push this guy back over here so that he will be dead. Or I could just attack this thing and try to kill it. And move and pay my token to push these 2 guys in to the hazards. Man, things just didn't die fast enough. If I pay this... Dang it. If I pay my token on the push on kinetic transfer, I mean, it sounds nice because I can kill this thing, but it means that I can't go fast next turn. So, Kelp, yeah, Kelp is going to have to rest, going to have to short rest, and then Blinkblade wouldn't be able to go fast, so I'd have to go at 49, and I can't go at 49 and guaranteed kill this thing before they have a chance to go. So I think I screwed that up. I think I have to just attack for 2 here. And that didn't even get it. Well, I move here, and I attack for 2 here. And this way I at least have a trophy for next turn. Or token for next turn. We get the kill. This is a lot of enemies to be alive. A lot of enemies. But it could be worse, right? Please tell me it could be worse. The 30 damage into the tunnel happened a lot faster than I expected it to. So I think getting 30 damage into this one is not going to be too big of a deal, especially because on that one I'll use this Biting Frost to have an attack 8, which I'll give into Blinkblade, who is still the proud owner of 1 extra bless, but has this muscle potion. So when Blinkblade goes for its loss, it's going to be cascading reaction, make it count. So attack 3, attack 2, and then granted attack 8 from Snowflake. I also still have some snowball charges, so maybe I can get like a nice White Winds loss or something. So I need to figure out what exactly I need to be doing to be winning here. And what I don't need out of Snowflake. White Winds loss still sounds really nice with my Stunning Hammer. Birds and Tempest bottom sounds really good for getting these 2 characters out. Enticing Breeze top is a good way to make something suffer 6, and the bottom is a good way to make a couple things potentially suffer. Crosswind's Lifting Gust is really good, so I think it's Frigid Growth is the card I drop. Although making more hazards still could be good. Okay, this definitely feels like a short rest situation on Kelp. I also should have paid a trophy to set Dark, like 1,000,000%. But it looks like that is not something that I chose to do. I think that means that I need to be... I need to go fast. Do I have jump boots? I do have jump boots. So I can go fast and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit these 2 with sap speed with advantage. And I don't have Ink Cloud. I lost Ink Cloud on the short rest. I was thinking I would play Ink Cloud, have Blinkblade go fast and get over, and then I could play Ink Cloud to put both of us invisible. Figure out everybody else first. This is really awkward for Banner because she's not next to her friend. I don't have the wind to immobilize. I do have my jump boots. Yeah, so I can jump over. But I can't jump over and move Snowflake so that I can unbreakable wall this guy. I could Enticing Breeze to pull this guy towards Kelp. And if I get a 0, he dies to the damage. And if I don't get a 0, I can immobilize him with Biting Frost because he'll be in hazards. And this guy I can immobilize because he'll be in hazards. I like all of that a lot. I can also move myself forward to position for a Lifting Gust Crosswinds next turn into this Bolt Shooter. Because I just need to be 1 hex closer. And I can kill this Elite Bolt Shooter, which sounds really, really good. That means that I don't need anything out of Banner here, so I will just go for a Driving Inspiration for ranged advantaged damage. And, I would have loved, like, a bottom heal or something. I guess I'll just improve the damage. Now, that leaves us with Kelp. Kelp would love to be going invisible here. I think this means that, yeah, I have to just short rest Blinkblade here. We lose Make It Count. which I was hoping to get a use out of, but that's all right. I'm just going to move in here, pick up this loot token for the Glittering Distraction Challenge, and go invisible. So it's going to be a sad little move to invisible. And then Kelp, I'm going to have to short rest. Oh, but I don't have the dark. So I can't go invisible here. So Kelp may be just about donezo. It just depends on what they're doing. I am relatively healthy. Well, if that's the case, am I just trying to get burst damage out? No, I need Blink Blade to survive for the next room. And I just messed up by not setting Dark on Kelp last turn. Teleport 3 is just not going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need 4 to get over here. So I guess I could be granted movement with like crosswinds, but that would mess up Snowflake's turn a lot. Oh wait, no. Okay, cool. I can move with the top with Tumultuous Panic. So I can even hit this Bolt Shooter, move over, hit this Bolt Shooter, and then teleport over with Lacerating Stabs. Okay, good. Good. Okay, everything's moving and attacking, and it's not move with jump out of Blade Spinners, which is good. And they're not making suffer. So overall, all in all, this is quite a good turn. Move 2 out of Bolt Shooters. That's annoying. I'm going to take a lot of damage here on Banner. So am I... Let's see. If this guy can go 1, 2, but he won't be able to. But he will be able to move 1. And then he has range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy's hitting Banner for 3, and this guy's hitting Banner for 3. They don't have Pierce on this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and shield 2. Blink Blade picks up the loot and goes invisible. We need to heal up a lot before going into the final room. Kelp gets... Oh, okay. We can pay a trophy to poison here. I think is going to be worth it. Because I get to attack 1. And now, do I want to hit this guy again with attack 2? Or I could... Yeah, I'm going to hit this same guy with attack 2. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really going to do any damage anyway. And so now I can pay a trophy to get dark. The problem is... Yeah, I could pay a trophy to muddle. Or I could pay a trophy to get dark. But either way, I'm not going to be able to use anything with a trophy next turn, because I've not been playing Kelp in a way to get trophies. Are these Bolt Shooters just going to wreck me? No. Okay, they don't have line of sight of this Hex. So I can go here and I should be safe. Good. Now I Enticing Breeze this guy. Ooh, and I get a heal. I think it's just a regular heal, not a heal and ward. And then now I pull... Oh, wait. Is this part the pull? Okay, so I need to select the pull target before I select the heal, which is not the order that I would have thought that would go in, but that's all right. And now I immobilize this guy. What? Oh, this is move. I move far away because I don't want to be targeted by... Well, am I okay with getting hit by an attack 3? I'm okay with being hit by 1. I don't want to be hit by 2. This guy is muddled. And if I come here, then I can Lifting Gust Crosswinds and kill this guy next turn. But if I come here, this guy, he should see 1, 2. He has to walk through 2 hazards. And Banner Spear is faster than Kelp, so he should go 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be able to walk here, and this Blade Spinner will never hit me. And I just take 2 attacks for 3, but one of them's muddled, and I have 7 health. This lets me kill the Bolt Shooter next turn. Yeah, otherwise it's really hard for me to kill that Elite Bolt Shooter. This is very sketchy. Okay, that guy hits Banner. That's why I played the shield. No, he gets the +2. Dang. I mean, I knew I was risking by coming in here. I was purposely moving in to take the attack 3. So, if I lose a card to damage, they've already pulled the -2 this turn, so I would only be safe on the next hit if it's the miss. It is muddled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He can reach me. This guy back here. Oh, that sucks. Could I have come up here and not gotten hit? I don't think so. I just shouldn't have moved in. That was a dumb mistake that I'm going to pay the price for. I guess that price is that I lose White Winds. Well, I want the heal on White Winds and White Out, because I need to heal up a lot before going into the next room, and I want more hazards in the doorway on Cold Snap. I need Lifting Gust Crosswinds to kill this Elite Bolt Shooter next turn. So I literally need every card. I guess I'll take this damage because he could miss. And he didn't miss. I was going to have to lose a card either way, but now I took more damage than I had to. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I made the wrong call. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, Lifting Gust Crosswinds, I'm very likely to kill here. The initiative is not amazing, but yeah, if they get their 22, I'm screwed. Wait, why do they only have 1 shuffle? This Ballista Bolt's also supposed to be a shuffle, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but I have boots. Yeah, okay. So initiative, I'm actually fine. I'm in an unbreakable wall here. So I guess I'll do that before Snowflake runs away. Get my unbreakable wall off and push this guy into the hazard. Blink Blade, it's just not going to be pretty. We just go late and heal up and deal some damage. And then next turn I can go fast and kinetic transfer and push. And Kelp. Kelp, we go late and see what we can accomplish. Focus Fire is a terrifying card to see. Move 2, range 5. And 2 of my characters are too late to do anything to help deal with that. Oh, I didn't even need to move Snowflake in last turn because I could have used Pinning Charge to move Snowflake in. I'm so dumb. Why did I not think of that? Alright, I get the +2 here, but it's not enough. These guys, they are moving, and they're going to wound. I'm going to throw the explosive vial here to get this kill. And then I think I move over this way. Can I get out far enough to where this guy doesn't reach? 1, 2... No, I can't. Alright, well that's a lot of loot out, so now we're all going to be muddled, impaired, every turn. Uh-oh. Miss? Ha 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 ha. Technically alive. Oh, this is so bad. What's Blinkblade doing? I need Blinkblade to be an absolute miracle worker. So, I don't have any negative conditions to bane these guys with Soul Hunger, which would be nice. I could teleport over here and attack this poison guy and try to kill him. Man, it would have been really nice if I had just gone faster this turn. And gone before him and done that. And gone over there and killed him before he killed Banner Spear. I need a way to heal Snowflake before Snowflake's turn starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have regroup, so my only heal is... Oh, I don't have let them come either. My only heal is throwing out the Driving Inspiration banner. And that's not going to do it. Kelp doesn't have any ally heal. Blinkblade has ally heal with Sand in the Hourglass, but that means getting over there with top movement and healing with Sand in the Hourglass, and I just don't see how that could be possible. I can't step through a single hazard, so I could be right here. And yeah, I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Snowflake is basically dead here. Which doesn't mean that the level's lost. But it does mean that things don't look good. I just can't attack these guys because of their retaliate. So I don't know what I would do besides just come over here. Which means that I should have just done this faster and come over here and killed this guy. And I do get the kill. And now everybody's going to be impaired. So I can't even jump boots. Wonder if there was a better way for me to do this turn with Snowflake. I'm gonna restart the round and probably move Snowflake to a different place and go faster on Kelp. Yeah, I should have just pinning charged last turn. That would have been just so much better. Okay, so Banner Spear is going to push this guy here and kill him. Here, I Lifting Gust crosswinds, and I think I run this direction. And then these guys go after Kelp, which is good. And then Kelp uses boots to go faster to come up, teleport, and kill that guy. And then Blinkblade kind of the biggest priority is picking up some of that loot. It's not really possible. Can Kelp teleport up to get a heal with sand in the hourglass? No. With kinetic transfer, I can. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, I pick up a loot, though, if I do that. So I boots here to go faster. We attack with push. Get this guy to right here. And explosive vial him so that he won't wound. And then I move this way. Oh. I move this way. On banner. And now Snowflake can move over here, and Snowflake won't get targeted by any of the stuff. And this guy's going to deal the 1 damage and wound onto Banner. But Banner survives that. At least better than Snowflake did. And now Kelp can come up here. Pick up kill. Pick up kill. And now Blink Blade will move onto that piece of loot. And heal both of them. And we're more in there than we were a second ago. Now, Blinkblade can go fast here, but I don't have boots. What? Did it just forget about my challenge? Whenever there are 3 or more loot bags at the end of any round? Because there are definitely more than 3 loot tokens, and my characters are not impaired. Which works for me, because I can use my boots of speed, or my jump boots to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need move 5, which I don't have. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. That means that I need to be playing Birds in a Tempest. Okay. I can play White Winds, Birds in a Tempest, and if these guys are being evil, then I stun them with my Stunning Hammer with White Winds, and I should be able to line up both of them. And then that means that next turn I can heal Banner Spear. That also means that if they're going to do something evil, I will have a stun on them, so I don't really need to worry about much of anything. And I can just long rest here. I'd rather long rest and just guaranteed remove the wound. Then that means that I can come up here with Cascading Reaction, and now I wish I had Kinetic Transfer. Yeah, because what good do I even do coming up there? I don't really want to run up there and do a melee attack. Could go up there and drive recharge right in their face. Long rest. I guess it's really just like a setup turn for everybody. I don't know. Which means I didn't need to play Birds in a Tempest. It is the Hasty Assault, so I'm gonna just have to burn my Lost card. Which I don't want to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Would have been really nice to save that for the next room. I did get enough damage on them that now I can afford to attack them with Blink Blade. Do I want to do an attack for 2? I'd rather grab this heal with Regenerate, I think. Unfortunate. Kind of a waste of the Birds in a Tempest. which would have been really nice to get everybody out of that room. And also, I shouldn't have even pushed them away because I could have unbreakable walled. Can I... Surely I can kill both of these guys next turn. With something. I can kill one of them with a ranged attack. I guess I can just set for the charge. And then if they're moving, they'll die. Strut pinning charge. Okay, I think set for the charge is going to be the way to do it. Okay, I want to save lacerating stabs because I can use that to get on top of the... My main goal here just needs to be to destroy the totem, right? And I can do lacerating stabs, attack for 2, 2, 2, plus tumultuous panic to get on top of it. I have my loss attack for 8 with snowflake, and I have blink blade doing everything that it can. And then I just need Banner Spear to stay alive back here and force all of the Ruin Machines to walk through hazards, because I think I have to kill all enemies. But there's a method for that. Okay, so I can set for the charge, and if they move forward to me, then they die. Blink Blade can just long rest. Kelp can just go late and teleport over. Snowflake can long rest. They're not moving. At least there's no fire. And I guess I'm faster than them before they get any shields, so I will just move up here and attack for 2. Okay, I'm glad I advantaged it so that he does indeed die. Kelp, unfortunately, can't really do anything to kill this guy here. I could try, but I would need a +1. I could poison him and then attack for 2. Does it really matter? No. I would need a 0 or better to kill. It's not very likely. Let's just ignore it. Alright, Blinkblade has some cards, and I can still see it in the Hourglass, which is nice. I'll Drive Recharge to get another Bless in. And I probably want Kinetic Transfer for the movement. Not very many cards left on Snowflake. Okay. Still doable. Very doable. So I think I need to get to like these hexes to be able to attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I want everybody to get over by the door. So we will just do a move 4 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want to get out of the way first on Kelp. So Kelp gets here. Blinkblade gets here. Snowflake just moves in a little bit. And Banner, yeah, I can't heal. Oh yeah, I do have to also kill this guy. Let's skip this attack and do this attack. Good. Okay, I would have killed him last turn with the poison, but not much point. Blink Blade is just going to move for jump. and activate Drive Recharge. And Snowflake can move up and place hazards under these characters. And now I back up and I Birds into Tempest. And then I go all in. Oh, I don't really want to be going all in with Banner. Banner's the one who wants to be surviving for a really long time. I would love to get to hit the altar, but maybe I don't need it. Here, I'm just going to go late-ish with Tumultuous Panic. And if I play the loss on Tumultuous Panic, then I just have one more turn with its Tumultuous Panic plus Lacerating Stabs. Because I would have 3 cards. Yeah, okay. So this is Kelp's final turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That should reach. And Blink Blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's enough movement, but it will be close. I get in there and I go invisible. Or I could just try to go later with top move. I think this is okay. Oh. Messed up the initiative. It's not the end of the world. We're just going to back up. Honestly, I think I can grab this double loot, because I don't think that health matters here on Snowflake. Alright, Blink Blade with your move 6. Oh, I barely don't reach. And Kelp isn't gonna reach. Well, that's unfortunate. Dude, these guys have so much move. Alright. 28 health isn't that much, I guess. Yeah, I would love to be able to run in and hit with Driving Inspiration like once, which I could do from here, but then I would take attack 4, attack 3, attack 3, attack 3. I just cannot afford to do that. I will go ahead and immobilize this guy. And then just back up. Okay, I don't need to get very much closer. If I go here, what's my other card? Succumb to Fear. So if this guy's gonna step forward 1, no, he's not gonna step forward 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, from right here I can reach. Does Blink Blade have jump boots? No, it does not. What is Snowflake looking like? Okay, Snowflake can short rest. I need ice. So I move to here, and I'll go ahead and just deal what damage I can to this guy. And I survive. But now the only way Kelp is going to reach is if I short rest. And then I can't do the lacerating stabs loss. I just get 1 attack for 2. Ooh. I just go there and I get 1 attack for 2, and then I don't even get to, and then Blink Blade wouldn't get to hit. The only way Blink Blade is hitting right now is if Snowflake short rests and plays Birds in a Tempest. But I short rest and I play Birds in a Tempest plus Cold Snap. I run further away with Banner Spear. I think I go slow here. Oh, it doesn't have to be Cold Snap. It could be Crosswinds. I could play Birds in Tempest plus Crosswinds, and I could grant Blink Blade a move in and an attack 3. And then Blink Blade gets its turn and gets attack 1, attack 2. The only problem with that is I'm not setting ice. But ice is only worth 2 damage. Maybe I don't even need it. And then the next turn, Blink Blade is playing Experimental Adjustment to go invisible, plus Sand in the Hourglass, plus Cascading Reaction. Ideally. And so I would be getting attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, attack 3, attack 3, attack 6. 3, 3, 6 is 12, 1, 2, 15. That's not enough. Plus the 1 damage suffer, 16. Okay. But all of that strengthened, so on like 5 attacks, we could say that's like 21 damage. And then 1 more Crosswinds plus 1 more Blink Blade turn. It feels possible? I'm just going to have Kelp teleport in and deal a lot of damage to these Rune Machines and kind of stall them out. And then I guess that gives me time to long rest Banner. Because Banner is like a survive as long as you can mission. Can't lose Birds in a Tempest. Lifting Gust is fine. Oh. I can't really lose a card to damage, though. Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. These Rune Machines that are spawning have 15 health. And if I move Banner into here, they're guaranteed to walk through 4 hazards, but that's 1 not enough. But I have enough range damage that I can get the range damage that I'll need onto the Rune Machines. That won't be the issue. The issue is... yeah, the issue 100% is getting the kill. We'll try this and see. Is there any argument to going fast here? No, there's not. Alright, so I can teleport in. I can attack for 2 crits. Attack for 2. Attack for 4. Man, it would have been really nice to get that damage into... did I deal 6 plus... I dealt 11 damage with that lacerating stabs. It would have been so amazing to get that 11 damage into the thing. Would that be possible? Yeah, I can do that. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Dumb. I can just go at 20. And I do literally everything else exactly the same, except I don't grant Blinkblade in. I grant Kelp in. And then Kelp gets this loss, which makes up all of the difference for what I needed. So I move 3. I definitely should not have taken that loot. It definitely did end up screwing me over. And I just move Kelp into here, and I don't attack because that first attack was the crit. And then now Kelp teleports to here. Well, no, I default move over here. And I can attack. Attack. And attack. Beautiful damage. Alright. I think we're gonna make it. And it's fine for Kelp to die. Nice. Hopefully some of these machines come back. But hopefully only that one. Oh no, I hope these guys don't wall off. That's totally fine. Don't hurt me? Does that really kill? Oh, I lose a ranged card. That was so bad. And that guy walls off, and now Blinkblade doesn't make it. Okay, then I need Kelp to stand in a different spot. Or I need Kelp to die sooner. Did I lose any cards to damage? I don't think I did lose cards to damage. So I have to go to this spot. Although this may still not work. No, it still doesn't work. Blinkblade's not gonna be able to reach. Oh, that's so annoying that that guy goes there. Yeah, I just have... I have to take my move forward jump right now to get here. Oh, I've got a +1 and a +1. Okay. We're gonna undo that attack. Okay, no sand in the hourglass. But I can move up here and go invisible. And then here I can long rest. And then I just need to make sure that I have line of sight on Snowflake. Okay, cool. I have line of sight on that hex, which is where Blinkblade will be. So I will be able to grant the big attack. And then I think Blinkblade has enough to make this happen. And the banner needs to survive. That's all totally fine. We just attack this guy with advantage. And jump down here. Blinkblade runs over here. And now Snowflake has line of sight. And we just need 17 damage. plus Banner Spear baiting. Alright, I'm just gonna run away. I go fast, I get Blink Blade in position, and then I think I walk into a hazard and die so that these guys run towards Banner. And I can do Cascading Reactions loss while slow. Or I don't even play the loss this turn. I can play Twin Strikes loss. The problem is if they're slower than me. Which they're not. Oh, but the Ruin Machines are. Which is not good. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, well, we know that this is a +1. And then I think I walk into here. Those guys don't get to get Blink Blade. So if I get +1 and a crit with Cascading Reaction, it would kill this thing. Otherwise, I would have to long rest on this turn, which would be fine. Let's just Muscle Potion and see. Okay, if I don't Muscle Potion, I guaranteed get it. That's hilarious, that using advantage makes me miss out on the kill and lose the level, but not using advantage, I get it. Alright, we'll take it. This is a very difficult level, and I guess it's not technically one yet. But it feels really good from this point, I think. What? Monster? Go hit me. No, don't soft lock me right here. Oh, wait, did he move? Is he just moving really slowly? I looked away for a second, but it looked like he moved, right? Okay, he's just taking his time. He's just really taking his time. Everybody has to step through 12 damage of hazards to get to me. So I just need to hit them with like one ranged attack each while they work their way towards me. You got one more step in you, bro. Just one more step. Take your time, though. Come on. Does it help if I look away? No, I can't move the camera anywhere. How much move was he supposed to have? 3? I feel like he's already moved 3. End your turn and give it to the next guy. Okay, now is it soft locked? Is it just going to do this again if I... I can't undo or anything. I can't even restart round. What happens if I go to the main menu? We've been there for a while, waiting for him to figure out his turn. Is he gonna start me at the beginning of the round? This doesn't even have anything to do with any of the new stuff today. Okay. It started me at the beginning of the round. Maybe if I don't run away as far? No, I'm still going to run away far. I'm just going to keep Snowflake alive. Maybe it had something to do with Birds in a Tempest being activated, but Snowflake being dead. So we'll just... we'll just stay right there. Blink Blade attacks. And attacks. And dies. Okay. Good, they figured out their turn much easier. Okay. Highly doubt this guy's gonna move forward and kill me. Although, no, I just go fast and I move up and I hit him at range. Oh, yeah, he did play a move 4. That's okay. We go here and hit with advantage. Oh, dodge the miss. I feel like that's like 3 or 4 times in this scenario I've dodged the miss with advantage. Okay, these guys have moved a lot. They are much closer than I would like for them to be. I think I will just short rest. That's fine. I don't need set for the charge. I will attack this guy with advantage, and I will back up. Good. Moving less is nice. I just need a +1 with advantage. No, we did not get that. But I will back up. Oh, they are taking less hazard damage than I thought. They are taking a lot less hazard damage than I thought. I need to deal 4 to each of them. They're only taking 9 and not 12. Oh, I really should have. Well, I would have needed hazard here, 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 or here, here, here. Just 2 more wouldn't have even done it. Dang, okay. That makes this hard. Wait, when did this guy get 5 health? I guess it was that guy? I need a +2 now? Oh, fuel leak is good. Them damaging themselves is really good. Okay. So I improve the damage. Okay, I don't even need to improve the damage. I can just hit him with the javelin straight up because I get the +2. And then I can get back here. He crits me. He crits me. That's so bad. Okay, 2 guys with 3 health. We can do this, Banner Spear. We can do this. I would love to see one of their standstills. Do I have jump boots? I don't have jump boots. If I could get my jump boots back, I could just jump back onto this other side. Oh, good. They don't attack. Okay. That's beautiful. Good. And they're going to suffer. So I will just move over this way. And then this next turn, I can buff up my damage and attack him with advantage. This guy moved 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get line of sight from there. Okay, well, I went to the wrong hex. Let's see if we get this kill. I can immobilize worst case. Okay, we get the kill. And then now I move as far away as possible. And I long rest. Good. And I step back, I think. Let's see. He's going to take... If he takes 2 more steps... I got my armor. So me getting 2 attacks on him sounds best. Oh no, not healing. Not healing. Oh, I just advantaged advantage. So he can take 6 damage through walking through. But I have to crit him. Oh. Crit doesn't even work. I literally do draw the crit. Wait, so what if I have Javelin to move and pull him, but he has 1 health left. I'm 1 health away. Like, come on now, for real? 1 health? Okay. So what I need to do instead, we just go back a little bit. To here, he comes closer. What I need to be able to do is Javelin to pull him in, and then I need to boost the damage of Javelin with Resolved Courage and crit on that. But that's not possible. So I need him to be walking through, but that means no Resolved Courage boosted damage. Can I kill him before he gets that heal? What if I short rest here? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 83. And then is it the next turn that he gets the heal? I'm 1 range short. What did I do on this turn? On this turn, I ran away. Oh, on this turn I killed this guy, who was going to screw me over if I didn't. But I just don't run away. So he's going to move 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just move 1 less. And then now I long rest because I can't go slower than him. And that gets me my spyglass back. Oh, but he reaches me. So I did have to move 2 away. Surely it's possible from here. If I short rest here instead of long resting, I can move in. I would have 3 cards. I can move in, hit him. I would lose 1 card to damage, and then I would be dead. So I have to move away too. Wait, what if I move this way? Then he doesn't have line of sight, but I'm closer. Because he just has move 1 here. Huge. Because now I think I can get off 1 more attack than I was able to before. I think the difference is that here I get this attack in before he gets the shield from his shield and heal. But because he stepped up, I don't have enough health to step on the hazard. And I can't long rest here. He kills me. But maybe he won't have enough range? Because I crit this attack. And now he dies to him having to move through hazards twice. But he doesn't have any 3 range cards. And so even if he's able to move and reach me, which he doesn't even have enough move. I think it's maybe I move. Yeah. It's that I move over here. All of this I was just moving to the wrong hex. So instead of that hex, I think this gets it. I move to this one. Because now he has to move here. No? What is he doing? That's just incorrect. Because this is the closest hex that he can hit me from. Yeah, that's the monster just moving incorrectly. He should move here to try to get here. Because he would be able to hit me Oh, he sees this hex. Dang it. This is so annoying. I don't think going to this hex helps me. Because the problem is I'm one hex too far away to be able to reach him with Javelin. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this works. Yeah, this works. This is what I did originally. The only thing I needed was the 1 extra damage by attacking him before he gets the shield. Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, he has the extra health because he hasn't done his heal 3 yet. Well, I wish that I had gotten this much faster. It feels very cheap to have to reload like that, but the game's on +3, so it's being cheap right back at me. And that stupid heal card. But we got him. We got him. Oh, I should have checked the stats. Too late. Better to just be done with the level. Alright, let's give everything we can to Kelp so that it can try to get some items. Oh, and what?
It's a cold winter morning. You partake in ice.
Nice. We get a lot of morale. That's very nice. Okay, cool. I never even used this protective scepter. I want a heavy sword here, and I wouldn't mind giving one to Kelp as well, maybe? No hide, but I have some money, so let's get the hide. I think we can just buy everything here with Kelp. We'll pick up the heavy sword. And now heavy sword, poison dagger gives us a good couple of items. We get a very fun card here at level 2. So it's either lie in wait, which gives us access to heal, which is actually really nice, and 98 initiative move, and potentially a lot of curses. If you're invisible, you can get 4 curses, range 2. But slipping into death is just so much fun. It does really suck to not have this heal, though, because we don't have any other healing except for the 1 loss. But slipping into death is so much fun. Attack 1, 2 if you have dark. If you killed an enemy, bane a normal enemy adjacent to the hex the killed enemy occupied. It does have to be a normal, which is unfortunate. But still kind of fun. Okay, let's grab this Grizzly Claim, because I thought I had it before. It would be lovely to take out 2 -1s, but we'll grab this first. Just because it helps build up trophies, which not having trophies kind of messed me up there. And then, can I craft any other useful items? I could get the crude helmet, the simple charm, and that's just about it. The crude spear is kind of interesting, but I already have 2 items there. So let's just grab the simple charm for now. It's better to have this than nothing in the head slot. Although Spyglass really would be the way to go. So maybe I should drop the Spyglass on Banner Spear. It's alright. We got a perk here, so we'll take a rolling +1. And then I have Arrowvine, Axenut, and Rockroot. We really want to try the Glancing Potion out. Is that... Okay, cool. Let's get a Glancing Potion... Oh. Didn't really mean to give it to Blinkblade, but... I guess nobody else had any potion slots? Okay, that's fine. We attack with a lot of advantage on Blink Blade, so we'll get to test Glancing Potion with it advantage and see if it's fixed. I did my level up here. I got my perk here. And so we can now go... So what is the puzzle? Oh, we don't have a puzzle book yet. Okay, so we go do the Invasion of the Docks. 2 chests here. I don't know what's in those. And yeah, it's been a really long time since I played this level, so I look forward to it. We will change the kelp build around quite a bit because we got Slipping into Death, which is really nice, and we want Mantle of Dread. I can drop Skull Collection. And I don't necessarily need Black Scythe. It's not a horrible card. This level, though, there are a lot of enemies going around that makes me kind of want to bring Morbid Camouflage for the invisibility. I don't necessarily like Ink Cloud either. So let's get Hollow Aura for the attack with Pierce. I think I like that. And Skull Collection for the movement could be good. Oh, I have to drop a card. I guess because I added Slipping into Death. We'll drop Hollow Aura. I really need advantage, though, for Slipping into Death. Oh, or the Glancing Potion would be nice, too. Guaranteed be able to pick up a kill on something. Okay, kill an enemy and open a door in either order. Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack. Never play your lower initiative. Okay, we're going to try to get Overachiever. Probably not possible, but we'll try. Get the first kill on Snowflake, or kill an enemy attacked earlier by an ally. Have 5 or more cards. We'll kill an enemy attacked earlier by an ally. Blink Blade, kill 2 enemies in the same round. Sure. And Banner Spear Miser, we'll just not ever go in and we'll be fine. Increase all initiatives by 10. This would be my 3rd challenge. I really don't want to increase my initiatives by 10, but it's my 3rd challenge, which gets me a Town Guard perk, and I like that. Also, potentially, maybe we'd be able to unlock a new level. I don't know exactly which levels got added, but it doesn't say, right? I want this one, the Ice Cave. It's a random side scenario, but it's a fun one. It's a really, really hard one. So I really want to give it a go. I don't remember exactly what's happening in this level. I know, like, the town of Frosthaven is under attack. So we have to get to the artificer within 12 rounds. We don't have infinite spawning yet, but we start on the dock here. Oh, we have some allied piranha pigs. I forgot about that. Alright, we have allied piranha pigs to help us. Oh, no, they're not allies. Is it going to say in here? Oh, we don't have special rules. So there are three factions, and these yellow guys are not our allies, but the yellow guys, the scouts and the pigs will be facing against the lurkers that are in this next room. And so they're doing a lot of infighting in here. And we need to get into this room and help escort the artificer to the exit over here, while there's just a whole bunch of infighting happening between other monsters in these rooms. But first, we need to quickly get through this first room, and we start with some pigs behind us. Which is not my favorite. Now, Banes here immediately look really good. I can get this, like, Able Scout Elite, and I should be able to get him on turn 2. So we'll start with Tumultuous Panic, Mantle of Dread. I'm thinking maybe Blinkblade up here to tank a little bit. Or maybe Snowflake up here to tank a little bit, and Blinkblade can sit back with Banner. Although, I can put Banner here, and I can start with a Let Them Come to poison both of these guys. And that can set Blinkblade up for a while slow triple attack with Make It Count bottom and Twin Strike top. Now that's a lot of damage potentially going into Blinkblade, but if I go faster on Snowflake, one will target Snowflake, one will target Blinkblade. So I just need to go faster than 64. Cold Snap is really the thing that I want to be playing. I guess I can get a similar effect with Frigid Growth, though. And I'll do that at 31. And that's everybody. That's fine. They're at 54. I'm at 106 on Kelp. Alright, so I buff my damage and Let Them Come. We get 2 attacks for 3 with poison. Maybe saving the heal on Let Them Come would have been nice, because there's poison from scouts and wound from pigs. That's a lot of damage already. My gosh. How much are the pigs moving? 3? Okay, none of the pigs are going to reach Banner, but wow, did I take damage. So let's put this here. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. Which is kind of annoying, because I wanted Kelp to get to that elite, but he's not going to. You know what? Let's put the hazard right here and strengthen Blinkblade. Because Blinkblade's going to get a lot of attacks off on this turn. And it's a lot of attacks into a lot of poisoned enemies. And the damage gets spread between these guys. Nice disadvantage. Those guys don't reach. Blinkblade doesn't need the free move 3. We will just send everything possible into this guy. Aww. Oh, but crit or bless? I guess the bless is still, yeah, the bless is still gonna go away. Regardless of which I pick. That's sad. Okay, so I can choose to not use the glancing potion, right? And choose to take the -1. And now I still have my glancing potion? Okay, cool. Awesome. So glancing potion is just completely optional now. Hey, Anomaly. Alright, Mantle of Dread. I would have preferred to get onto this elite over here. But I won't complain too much about a wound, an attack, and a poison. So I can still Bane this guy. Lacerating Stabs, I teleport, I wound, I muddle with the Mantle of Dread, I poison potion, and I succumb to fear. And I get the Bane on him. If I could have gotten an attack off last turn, I wouldn't have to commit all of that. Alternatively, no, there's not much of an alternative. If I could get another negative condition from someone else, then I could save my poison potion. So if I could get a poison or an immobilize or something onto that guy. So no wind for pinning charge. I'm probably not getting a disarm, am I? Okay, driving inspiration can kill this pig. Picked the stabby crab. No, we're a baney crab. Stabby crab. Right now I could hit this guy with Unbreakable Wall. Let's look at somebody else. A blurry jab into this guy I like. Along with the Sand in the Hourglass Bottom to heal everybody, get rid of these wounds. I like that a lot. Alternatively, I also like Sap Speed, multi-target attack with advantage, but then I wouldn't get the heal. So, driving inspiration, attack and kill. What is Snowflake looking at? Snowflake is just a little bit weird. Because, like, I could push a pig away so that they don't reach me and damage me. I could go for a heal on somebody. I'm afraid that Kelp's just going to teleport in and die. So it would be nice to try to prevent that, but I don't really know how. I really could use, like, a heal on Banner or somebody. Maybe I just go fast and I heal up Blinkblade so that Blinkblade doesn't suffer that damage. And then I crosswinds to grant somebody some sort of attack. And then here I'm hitting with driving inspiration. And maybe I can tank, but then I'd want to go after Blinkblade, which I can do with regroup. Okay, standing still pigs is really nice. Where is my kelp? My kelp's at 24 because of the stupid challenge. So I do need to boots on kelp. Down. So kelp is first. I teleport up here. Oh, they're still gonna hurt me pretty badly. I will muddle this guy with the Mantle of Dread. And now I wound him with the Lacerating Stabs. And now I Poison Potion him. And now I make him succumb to his fear. Snowflake. I will... Oh. I can move Blinkblade out of the way so that he doesn't take this hit, but then I don't get the heal 2 on everybody else. Oh, wait. No. I use Crosswinds to grant the attack, which will go ahead and Spyglass so that it gets the kill. Oh, well, now that that guy's dead, it doesn't really matter, does it? So I'll heal Blinkblade so that he takes less. And then, yeah, Blinkblade stands there. Okay, it's fine. Getting the kill is just the part that matters. And then those guys both stand still. This guy's muddled, so I shouldn't die. And now this guy, I'm going to take a lot of damage, but... Oh, what a beautiful miss. What a beautiful miss. Okay, we get a wound here. This guy's already poisoned. Let's heavy sword it. Good heavy sword. Well done, Blinkblade. Love 7 damage. And then we get a beautiful heal on everybody. Oh, I did not want to play an extra card. Maybe it's not the end of the world. We do need to kind of go fast here, so... Sap speed? Yeah, that's fine. Definitely wasn't intending this. We will not glancing potion. We will accept the +1 while advantage. Oh, it's so nice that I get to keep the glancing potions now. And okay, so I could go for a heal and regenerate on someone, or I could go for an attack with advantage. Let's see, that guy's 2 health wounded. Letting things die to wound is kind of nice. Let's hit here, and if I get a +1... No, we get a +2. Okay, so he straight up dies. We don't get the trophy. But that's not the end of the world. Now I could grant Blinkblade a move up here. I could grant Kelp. Oh no, Kelp's too far away. Granting Kelp move would have been nice. But if I get Blinkblade up here, that sets up an unbreakable wall for me. And that's probably what I'm going to do, is go fast an unbreakable wall. So on Kelp, if I just... Oh, I can Slipping into Death. That'll kill him and Bane this guy. It would be better if it were that guy. Which means that I go fast, I move here, I unbreakable wall, I'll push this guy up. Then Kelp goes after that just as fast as he can, and he uses Slipping into Death onto this scout. It should kill this scout, which means that I can Bane the target next to him, which will be this Piranha Pig who gets pushed up there. And then Blinkblade just goes as fast-ish as he can and picks off some damage over there. And then I think I'm just throwing a snowball here because I'm immobilized. A snowball and a strengthen. Do I want to give a strengthen? Okay, let's go fast and give the strengthen to... Oh, but I can't go that fast on Snowflake. Or on... I can't go that slow on... I can go at 17 on Banner. And I'm going at 23 here. Okay, all these initiatives work, because Scouts are pretty slow, and Pig's fastest attacking card is like 26. And there is the 26. Now I really wish Blinkblade weren't there. So Blinkblade is going to get chomped on and then heal them for the amount that it gets chomped on. Not the end of the world. So let's strengthen here, and we'll be alright. We'll find a way through. Alright, that guy gets a heal for 3, but he was poisoned. Ooh, okay. Blinkblade with the big damage. But these guys should be targeting Banner. Let's Spyglass this one. Oh, no, I'm strengthened. Got a rolling shield. I like that. Oh, and we got the crit. Beautiful. Okay, so this guy dies. This guy gets pushed. And now we don't need anything else. Oh. Okay, I live that. Barely. Miss. Works for me. And so now I can just move here and I muddle this guy because he's most likely getting baned, which means he would die anyway. And Slipping into Death, a -1 will kill. Man. Slipping into Death somehow always ends up failing. Even when you line it up perfectly. Alright, well that guy dies to wound, so I'll still get a trophy out of him. I'm going to need to heal Blinkblade. And I think we target the pig. So, Snowflake, I want your fastest heal. Which is fine. It means we'll snowball with Birds in a Tempest. It's not the best, but it's playable. This guy dies to wound. I'm impaired, so I can't jump boots. Man. Alright, this initiative is not great for Kelp. Especially with the challenge in mind. Blinkblade, we just go fast-ish. good. That initiative works. And so finally, I'm just throwing ranged damage as quickly as I can. 31. That should be fine. As you've never seen Kelp, how often do you apply Bane? The goal is once per rest cycle with Succumb to Fear. And then at a prime moment when you need the heal and there's a good target for you to Bane with Soul Hunger, you pull off a Soul Hunger. So generally it's like once per rest cycle plus just the one time with this loss. And then once you have a stamina potion, you can place Succumb to Fear with the bottom of Tumultuous Panic. You can go late at 66, teleport in, immobilize 2 different things, and wound and muddle 1. And that guy will have immobilize, wound, and disarm. And so you can Succumb to Fear him. Then you can stamina potion back Succumb to Fear and play Lacerating Stabs to get the other guy. And the other guy will then be immobilized, wounded, muddled, and you can get the Succumb to Fear on him. So with this one loss, you were able to get out 6 negative conditions, basically, so that you could Succumb to Fear twice with your stamina potion. So both Soul Hunger and Tumultuous Panic give you 2 Banes, essentially. Alright, I attack here. I wish I could Spyglass it, because I would love to kill this guy. Okay, Blinkblade still has a chance to kill him. That Impair was really annoying. I have to heal Blinkblade here, unfortunately. So I would love to do something more useful with Snowflake. What's your game plan when you don't have a Bane card in hand? You're using things like the stun or disarm on Staring into the Abyss to prevent monsters from doing things. You're using Mantle of Dread's bottom to spread around wound and muddle to any enemies that you possibly can. And then you're just throwing out some attacks. You get some, Tumultuous Panic, you get attack 1, move attack 2. Haunting Brutality, you can get an attack 3 with some negative conditions. Slipping into Death, ideally you don't pull the miss like I did when a -1 would have killed. And you can theoretically get a Bane out of that. You're finding places to slip in damage. You're getting lots of things wounded. And you're just having yourself a grand old time. At least that's the goal. Alright. Blinkblade will heal up here. I guess Blinkblade's taking an attack for 5, though. I do not like that. Okay, but... So, yeah, this is where Kelp comes in handy. I can move in here. I can give this guy a muddle. And so now, Blinkblade's taking an attack for 5 poison, but given that this guy's muddled, I'm very likely to survive it. And then, I might as well throw out attack 1, attack 2 with my top. There we go. And so I almost entirely killed him, and now I'm helping Blinkblade hopefully stay alive. Yes, they reverted the Blinkblade. They added an option to revert the Blinkblade cards to the essentially the physical version. There are a couple changes from the physical, but not that many. They're much easier to understand, especially with effects like double time, which is good. Alright, I really hope... Oh, I'm invisible on Kelp here, so I shouldn't die. Oh, this guy's at 29. Do I have boots? I have boots. Beautiful. This is an attack for 3, so let's kill him, please. Yes, good job, Snowflake. Alright. We survived the first room. Was not amazing, but we survived it. And I'm already at 4 trophies, which is pretty nice. Oh, actually, I don't want to pick that up, do I? I want to just stay right here because I get to loot an adjacent hex, and I get a trophy for picking up a loot. And here we will just get to the door. So we're on a timer. Okay, this was round 4. Could have been worse, I guess. We'll make it count for another set of bless. You're excited to play Snowflake again? Good man. One should always be excited for Snowflake. Alright, long rest. Okay, so there are 2 poisons that I can remove with make it count. That's a pretty dang good use out of the heal ones. And I guess that means that I'm gonna... Yeah, it's range 3. I wish I hadn't moved Banner Spear so much, because then I could drive recharge myself for the regenerate. But as is, I need to move 2 to be able to reach. Well, Banner doesn't even need it, though. Okay, so I'll just heal these 3 over here. And then long rest, long rest, long rest. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this make it count is actually going to put in a lot of work here in this level for the heal. And we do need to go fast. We will have 6 rounds. To reach the artificer. But Birds in a Tempest helps a lot for that. Maybe we drop Rallying Cry. Unbreakable Wall. Let's drop Unbreakable Wall. And I would love to get some more heal regenerates out. Haunting Brutality is kind of nice because I can move 8 with Haunting Brutality plus Tumultuous Panic. And I kind of want to keep the invisibility cards. So we can drop Staring into the Abyss. And we will loot that and get up to 5 trophies. Raring to go. Now, I think I open the door on Banner and just kind of back off. So yeah, I'll open the door on Banner, throw a range damage, and back off. Because I know there are a lot of monsters in there that can fight amongst themselves. We will get a snowball heal regenerate going on Kelp. And I think just move over in that direction. I'm happy to play Biting Frost, I believe. Then Kelp, I'm going to go as late as possible. Maybe Soul Hunger plus Tumultuous Panic. Just move in really far. I'll get to set my Dark. I'll move in. I'll wound something. I'll attack for 2. Yeah, this should just set me up for a really nice turn. The following turn, I can get like my invisibility with Skewer the Flesh. Maybe... Yeah, I can probably set up a Bane and an Invisibility. That'll be really, really good. And then Blink Blade, I will also just move a lot. I think Systems Reboot, Kinetic Transfer. Oh, wait, I want to play Birds in a Tempest. That was how I was planning to move a lot with my characters, was using Birds in a Tempest. So I'm just going to go back. And so I can go ahead and just go first with Snowflake. And then everybody else does the same. So Snowball to heal up Kelp. And move in. I guess saving Birds in a Tempest could also be nice. Yeah, the holding Alt, it does. It has not messed up at all for me yet. Very exciting.
You fight your way onto the Cinnabar, a boat that simply docked on the wrong day and got caught in the chaos. You find a violent confrontation on the deck between the Abeli and Lurkers. The office is on the far side of the boat, but the loading plank has been raised, so it's time to get creative. You fight your way onto the Cinnabar.
Oh, okay. I could get this chest right here. So the lurkers are teamed up, and the pigs and the scouts are teamed up. So it's hard to see, but we have a pig here who these lurkers are fighting. So if I go here, these two lurkers will fight this pig. These two lurkers will fight over here. Or this guy will fight here. This guy will fight here. This guy will fight up here. I think I just grab this chest right now. That seems really good to me. And then this is a mine snipper. Oh, so he's gonna be hitting me. That guy's just shielding. Let's damage this mine snipper. I don't know if I need to immobilize him, so we'll just do it. Hey, we crit. Yeah, a better view of drifter charges would be nice. What is in this chest? I have no idea. Oh man. We got a random side scenario, but we didn't get the new one. At least I don't think Guardian's Temple is new. Oh, he crits me, and he has Pierce, so there's no point in me using my armor. That's annoying. Okay, so it looks like the lurkers are winning this. So any hero adjacent to the ship mast may spend 2 movement points to swing on the rigging into the harbor master's office. So we can go from the green hexes to teleport over to the room over here where the artificer is. But we have time. We don't have to go right now. I want to get this mine snipper dead, I think. And now Kelp can make a similar choice. I could go for the mine snipper. Or I could go for this. Okay, down here they're fighting amongst themselves. Over here, it looks like that pig's gonna win that fight. This guy already has 2 negative conditions. I can just move next to him. Yeah. So I'll just move next to this guy, and I can muddle him. And now I can bane him next turn. And so I'll attack this guy and poison him. Is this a normal or an elite? Okay, this is a normal. So after the Bane goes off on this guy, he's going to be down at 1 health. And I theoretically could slipping into death him to Bane this guy next to him. So we're going to succumb to fear and play Skewer the Flesh. We set Dark last turn, so I can go invisible. I can Bane this guy and then go invisible wherever I want and wound anything. Like if I want to come over here and wound this guy, that seems pretty good to me. Blink Blade, just some damage into this guy could be nice. A Blurry Jab seems just really good. And then these two are going to fight amongst each other. Snowflake. Doesn't really seem like I need anything out of Snowflake. We're in a good position everywhere. So we'll just go late and move in. And finally, banner. We're just going to go fast and heal myself. Oh. I don't even need... I can just pull this Mind Snipper into the trap on Banner Spear, and that guaranteed kills it. And then I heal myself with Regroup. So Blink Blade can be... I can go Twin Strike Blurry Jab into this Claw Crusher to attack him with Pierce. Except, I don't really even want to. Let's go Sand in the Hourglass. Okay. That all works for me. Mind Snipper. Cool. Mind Snipper's late. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Claw Crushers. Oh, he gets to hit Kelp. That's annoying. Oh, and now he's not muddled anymore. Normally, this would have been fine because I win at 20 and I could have boots down to 10. Which is why Boots of Speed are so good on Kelp. But the challenge gave us plus 10 initiative on everything. It's fine. I can still teleport right here. And remuddle him. And then pay my trophy to go invisible. It's just unfortunate that I didn't get to wound over here. But give this guy the Bane. And we're sitting pretty. Pull this guy into this 7 damage trap. And start regenerating up. 4 turns to reach the Artificer. Ooh, that's nice damage. Okay, I say it's nice damage. They were attacking for 1. Hey, that guy did damage through his 4 shield. Pig's OP. Okay, yeah, that guy won his fight really hard. I'm gonna move here and wound this guy, and then we've got a lot of things to Sand in the Hourglass. And we can turn the light into dark. And finally, Snowflake will move in, heal up. Now, this guy's gonna die to the Bane. This guy's gonna kill this one. I want them to kill this pig. But maybe none of that really even matters. Strengthen our crab. They killed the guy who I baned through his frickin' 4 shield. They did like 20 damage to him through his 4 shield. Okay, well, so much for that Bane. This guy's elite, so I can't slipping into death him, which would be really nice. I'm invisible here, so we'll just, I can get my invisibility back. So I'll step here with Morbid Camouflage, pick up the loot, go back invisible, and then use my Dark with Haunting Brutality to give this guy a bunch of negative conditions. And then that means I can even wound this scout too. Then Blink Blade, maybe let's go ahead and send Blink Blade through the thing to the Artificer, because we need to get there. And maybe I go that way with Snowflake too. We'll just have them both move a lot. Because I don't know exactly what it's going to be like once we get there, but I think it will be fine. We can play Crosswinds. I know we need to move the Artificer. Here, I want these two to fight amongst themselves. I would love for this guy to move up here and help with the fight into that guy, so I'll just go late and throw some ranged damage. Is this bad for Blink Blade? It doesn't look good for Blink Blade. Am I going to get immobilized? Maybe not. I might get wounded or something. That guy nearly kills his pig, and he gets infinite shield again. Yeah, this guy targets Blink Blade, I figured. And Blink Blade takes big damage. Also, I can't go invisible now because he's on that loot. And I can't heal. Alright, let's go ahead and have Blink Blade step 1. We'll activate jump boots. Is it not going to let me jump over because of kelp being there? That's so annoying. Alright, I lose 1 point of movement.
With a crash of shattered glass,
Oh, that's scary.
you're through the office window, surprising both sides of the battle that still rages inside. In the corner, a rotund Valrath has barricaded himself against the ongoing onslaught, but it doesn't look like the overturned desk is going to last much longer.
Help me!
He pleads as another chair is exploded into shrapnel by the swinging claws and gnashing teeth.
Okay. Okay, so anybody adjacent to the ship mask can teleport over. Anyone can lose cards from their hand or 2 from their discard to negate sources of damage to the artificer. Okay, we still have to get to him, is our goal. Do I not have any movement left? Did I go... I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have one more point of move. I guess not. Okay, so these guys are fighting amongst themselves. Once we get to him, we need to get him over here, I believe. But we got time. Snowflake has moved 4. It's not going to let me teleport over because I can't go through kelp, can I? Oh, it will. Okay, that's good. This is what I want to do, right? I want to come over here. I think I do. This guy's already gone. Let's not be next to Blink Blade. And then can I move the artificer? It looks like I can. Or I can move Blink Blade. There's this turn the week that's happening, though, so I don't want my allies standing next to each other. Have the scouts gone? No, but they're moving and looting. So I'll go ahead and move the artificer here and have him attack. And this is just a really good party for this level, I think. Yeah, I'll just hit this guy kind of hard. Nice crit. 8 damage crit for kelp. And I don't believe there's any loot that I can make it to go invisible again, but I can move here and wound this thing. Oh, he stole the loot that I was wanting to get this turn. Oh, he got the mind control attack into the artificer. That's so funny. Alright, I can attack with pinning charge. Yeah, we don't really need anything there. So there are going to be enemies spawning here. Maybe I just move... I think I just have Banner slow down the things that spawn here. And Blink Blade and Snowflake try to take care of everything over here. And that seems pretty good. No, miss. Okay. So we still need to get next to him. I still haven't done that. I need big movement to be able to move kelp across, which feels like the play, because all of these things are fighting amongst themselves now, and like they're all wounded. These things are all going to go down, so I just move in to tank with banner, and it seems like I should be in a really good spot. I can move in, let them come, get a poison on this guy. Blink Blade, well, I have to go slow, and I'm invisible. We need to get the artificer out of there, because he's in a sketchy spot. I could go for a big AoE stun with White Winds. If I were standing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, I can't get there. If I were standing right here, I could stun 4 targets, which would feel nice. If I were standing right here, I could stun these 3 targets, which would feel nice. Maybe I'm not gonna get... I could stun 2. And that feels good enough, I think. And then I can reach the artificer next turn. And yeah, this guy's gonna target over there. Yeah, this is good enough. And so finally, I would love to play a big move with kelp. Tumultuous Panic is the best way to do that. So we will just... Do I have a move 3? I do not have a move 3. So we will just go fast and Tumultuous Panic. Alright, Banner moves in. Poisons. And they're summoning, but my goal here is just to delay. Here, I move right here. I push this guy 1 hex. And then I get a stun using my Warhammer. And I hit 3 targets. It's not amazing. But I get those rolling ally heals, which are really nice to see. Really, really nice to see, along with 2 stuns. Oh, I definitely should have power potioned it, but it's okay. Kelp, we just move here. I don't need a Mantle of Dread any of those. I will throw an attack 1 right here, because why not? And then we'll get our move 2 to get over this way. I guess muddling this guy doesn't really do anything. But I can attack him and poison him. Oh, I don't have my poison dagger anymore. Alright, well. Thought that counts. Kelp's over here and says that he's helping at least. Oh, they're performing a heal 0 if they don't get the attack? That's not right. They definitely should not be performing heal 0. That's a bug that goes all the way back to Jaws of the Lion. Alright, I love him turning the weak against his own allies. Also, did that one Piranha Pig attack while he was stunned? No, because he had already had his turn, so he wasn't stunned anymore. Oh. I just gave myself... I shouldn't be suffering 8. I should be suffering 4, right? It, like, doubled the value of my shield. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll just lose a card to damage, but... It definitely quadrupled the damage of my shield rather than doubling it. Are there any more summoning? Oh, they're getting a couple summons. Alright, let's restart the round so that this can run a little bit better. After we get this. Drop systems reboot. Don't need that. Although I don't actually have very many cards. Restart round. I just need to get onto the artificer and then use Birds in a Tempest plus granted movement. And that should get him to the exit nice and quickly and easily. And we've gotten through this level without too much of a sweat. And I look forward to the rest of this storyline. I do really like this storyline. It's one of the highlights of Frosthaven, in my opinion. Kelp is really cool. Kelp is really, really cool. It has some really dirty things that it can do. And it also gets use out of a lot of items that nobody else really uses, which can be cool. This is a really good spot. Oh, man. The 2 cards that I played last turn, this would be a really good spot for them. Because Tumultuous Panic, I could teleport here and immobilize all of these guys, and then, like, teleport up here and disarm or something. And then from up there, Lacerating Stabs, I could attack 2 wound, attack 3 wound, attack 4 wound. As is, can I get any kills with Slipping into Death? Possibly, but those guys are all elite. Kelp loves facing lightning eels because you can Slipping into Death them and then Bane the wave throwers that summoned them. Let's see. Maybe I can get a negative condition from someone else and go ahead and Bane this Claw Crusher. That sounds good. I just need a poison on him. That sounds like a Blink Blade kind of thing. Blink Blade will give him a poison, and then Kelp will give him a Bane. A Muddle and a Bane. And then we can just... I think I'm just going to... Birds in a Tempest plus Crosswinds right here. And yeah, we'll just kind of stall. There are so many monsters that the cards just fall off the screen. Is Kelp plus Shackles too many conditions? No, it's not. Although, I mean, my hot take is I would say that Kelp is better at giving out negative conditions than Shackles is. At least more useful ones. But I'm a very well-known Shackles hater, so... You know, my word's not worth much. I'm just gonna go pick up this loot, I think. Like, I really don't need to be doing anything else. Alright, Snowflake, we're just going to run over this way. I think I'm even going to step on the trap. Okay, looks like I have to end my turn next to him. Oh, so I can't grant him movement to get away. In that case, I will just tell him to attack. I was also a bone hater, but you feel like I've changed that? I've never been a bone hater. I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. I just don't think that Bone Shaper is very good. And I still feel that way. But I've never been a hater. I thought Blinkblade was supposed to be going first. Where's Blinkblade? Do it. Oh. Blinkblade's going slow, not fast. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, so we just need to protect the Artificer while he escapes. Unfortunately, we skipped over the stuff, but it's fine. This is not what I was planning to do, but we'll take it. Oh. Come on, +1 while muddled. Oh, a 0 works because he dies to wound. Beautiful. And he crits the Artificer. Oh, but I muddled him. Heh heh heh. Good job, Kelp. Not my banner. Oh, that is a attractive looking attack. Yeah, you attack into that retaliate. You go, pig. Yeah, this scenario is really, really, really annoying to do all of the monster movement yourself. With like 2 different factions of things and infinite spawning. So much nicer to play it in digital and just sit back and watch it happen. And not have to figure it all out. I definitely wanted to play this Blinkblade turn fast and not slow. But man, I'm muddled. I would love to just play Cascading Reactions Loss. I guess I'll attack this guy here. And then I'll attack him again. Oh, let's use the Glancing Potion. Why not? Oh, because it was at disadvantage. That would be a very good reason why not. It's alright. It's very hard to tell the difference between Kelp and the other crabs. Ow. Jerk. Wait, so now what is the Artificer doing? Okay, so now he's going to be moving to and healing 1. Interesting. And he's trying to get up here. Do I have to open this door, or will he open the door? I'm really surprised that they don't have it updated. Oh, I failed Miser. Okay, Blinkblade needs to get Slayer. We can do that. Snowflake needs to get Assistant. We can do that. And who is this? Kelp needs Overachiever. Okay, can I get these goals? Kelp needs to kill something and then open this door. That doesn't feel easy. Ooh, actually. So if I can just get Kelp to here with Snowflake, Biting Frost will work. Do I have boots? I'm impaired. Okay, Biting Frost to get Kelp over there. And then Kelp can kill something and open the door for 2 check marks. Blinkblade needs to kill 2 things in the same turn. Which is probably not going to be this turn. Although, if Kelp can leave one of these low, then Blinkblade could kill it and this guy potentially. With... yeah. With Cascading Reaction plus Make It Count. I definitely have the potential to kill some things with advantage there. Then Snowflake needs to kill something attacked by an ally earlier in the round. We go for that onto this guy on the next round, maybe? So the top is just biting frost, and then the bottom, I'll just pick up the chest. And then over here, we already failed Miser. So we're just getting money. Yeah, Banner's like way left behind. But we'll just play this move 4 and pick up that money. Do I have boots? I'm impaired. So many monsters. Alright, lightning eels do a whole bunch of nothing. Banner heals itself. And gets close to money in the future, theoretically. Snowflake wants to move Kelp up here. I don't need a Mantle of Dread. I'll attack 6 right here. I did not want to kill that. Although, maybe now I don't even need to attack this. And I will grab this chest. Scaled armor. What does that do? Oh, it's a blueprint. Okay. Kill 2 enemies in the same round. Oh, I was thinking I was after Kelp. Okay, this is not very likely. But I get an attack here. And then this attack could kill. Oh, it's the crit. I didn't want that attack to be the crit. But this attack kills with a +1. And we get it. Okay, we got Slayer. Now, Kelp has already killed an enemy. So I should just be able to move here and open the door and get my overachiever. Yep, got it. And so now I will just muddle this guy. And I will damage him. And then all I need to do is damage an enemy next turn and kill it with Snowflake. And that gets 3 of my characters their battle goals. And yeah, these guys fight amongst themselves, which is nice for Banner. It helps her get something. It helps her get loot next turn. Ow. They're hurting my artificer. I don't like that. Oh, and my banner. Okay, but I might be able to get a double money on banner. Looks like I will. And the artificer now just needs 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Birds in a Tempest gets him out when his turn happens. So I can Birds in a Tempest and I guess Blizzard to attack for damage. So I just need somebody to go faster than 18, which I can go at 12. And I can move up and damage this Mine Snipper. I just need to get it low enough that Snowflake kills it with Blizzard. And then Kelp is just going to pick up loot. And here, I'm just going to pick up loot. Hey, the enemies aren't off the screen anymore. This initiative is fine. Kelp will go faster. Banner, we kill anything? We'll get this double loot. We'll try to kill this guy. We'll kill this guy. And let's go ahead and use the shield too for the round, because haven't used it up until this point. Blink Blade, so I really want as much damage as possible here. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that was with advantage too. Dang. Alright, well, I walk through this trap. I can power potion. So a +1 would kill this guy. Which one of those was first? The lightning eel? No, the mine sniper was first. Can I... If I am right here, then... and I power potion, it should give me the -1 here. And I get the +1 in the mine snipper, and we get assistant. Beautiful. Now, kelp, we don't need to do anything, so we will just move here, go invisible for getting onto the loot. And just to be fancy, let's wound this guy and try to kill him. Nearly. Dude, what's this suffer 8 damage? 2 shields should not be making me suffer 8. Or am I misunderstanding this card? The target suffers X damage, where X is their shield value for this attack. Yeah, my shield value was not was not 4, it was 2. All right. Very nearly got another level on kelp. That's crazy. We got the scaled armor blueprint. I don't remember what that does. Most damage dealt by Blink Blade. That seems fitting. Kelp pretty good on the damage though, because I don't think it counts Banes, but it must. I mean, if I'm dealing 42. And yeah, Banner kind of just sat back and watched for that level. But we'll finish up town real quick, and then I am going to bed. Oh, but we'll listen to the story.
Stranger to safety, but he seems more agitated than grateful.
But they've taken it! All this precaution and planning for nothing. The sea vomits up a couple of fish and takes it like a lowly bunch of sand pirates. Doesn't this frozen ice chunk of a town have a guard?
He straightens his finely woven tunic and attempts to calm himself.
I'm sorry. Yes, thank you for your help. I would have surely met my end if it were not for you. My name is Liray, an artificer.
Well, that's not how I said the name.
Society, and I am appreciative of your assistance.
Liray extends his hand in greeting, and you take it, noticing the Valrath is adorned with various contraptions, and his pockets are overflowing with strange instruments and trinkets.
In all fairness, I believe I may have attracted this aquatic aggression. You see, my research led me to this area, and to a piece of an artifact that I believe holds the power of an ancient sea... creature. Well, the Abelai would call it a god, the Leviathan. But I prefer to use more scientific terms. It was a gargantuan creature at the apex of the ocean ecosystem.
Liray adjusts his glasses.
Anyway, the limited history I have been able to uncover hints that the pieces of one of its scales, 3 in total, have been separated and hidden away in this area. I found one of the pieces out on an island in the biting sea, but I may have stirred something up in the Abelai when I did. They are now very keen on recovering the power of their Leviathan, and are very angry that someone else would be messing with it. Add to that the fact that the Lurkers are keen on not letting the Abelai get a hold of the power, and, well, this is the result.
He gestures around at the trashed office.
Now that the Abelai have one piece, I fear they may go after the others. And let me tell you, you don't want them to get a hold of the Leviathan's power either. This whole outpost would be...
Liray pantomimes a huge snake emerging from the ocean and crashing down on Frosthaven, complete with sound effects.
They enjoy doing the voice acting here.
I'm close to the location of the second piece, but it will take some time to pinpoint it and organize an expedition.
Alright, so we have to wait a couple weeks. Everybody gets some stuff. The workshop gets wrecked. Lame.
It started with discordant clanging, metal
Oh
crashing
no.
against metal. Then came the abrupt twangs of taut wire beam.
Alright, well, we're getting attacked. Oh, it's attack for 0, though. That's nice. Yeah, well, damaged. Morale is 14. Let's not spend morale. We'll spend inspiration, because I'm not really planning on getting retirements through inspiration. Nice. Lots of defense there. Alright, gotta rebuild the workshop. Okay. That works out just fine. We can spend one of our many metal to retrain at the barracks. And then... Kelp has gold. And now Kelp... Okay, we get to get our first perk. Let's take rolling gain advantage on this target. And we can go and see what level that unlocked. And now we got a perk here, so we'll take out 2 -1s. We get a full level on Snowflake. And this is a hard one. This is a really hard one. So Whipping Gale gives us a really nice pull, plus an interesting loss. Shifting Snow lets us hurt flying enemies, plus move hazards around, which can be really OP, and we can make hazards with the bottom, which is really nice. But like pulling multiple enemies in, pulling 3 enemies in, sounds just so good. This also gives me another source of wind, which I don't care that much about. Also, Polar Vortex is really good. Like, both Polar Vortex and Whipping Gale can be really, really nice. As can Shifting Snow. This does give me another Create Ice. Oh, it's a tough call. I really want to go back for Polar Vortex. But let's take Whipping Gale. I think the last Snowflake I played on here, I took Shifting Snow. And we have 2 perks to spend. Shifting Snow. I'll take Shifting Snow at level 6, because I don't particularly care too much about either of these. I do like the top of Refreshing Flurries. It's definitely not bad. But like Frozen Brand is kind of like eh. And it's not a bad loss, but it's just so sad that Snowflake doesn't get it herself. And like Move 4 Jump, Make Ice is okay. We'll take Shifting Snow at the next level. So I could get this when you short rest, Ward, Regenerate Allies, just because this can, like, I can definitely see a situation where this saves the level. But do I want more, like, rolling heals? Oh, I want these rolling make things suffer if you're force moving them. We just added 4 rolling +1s, essentially. And let's put in the new card. Yeah, we can drop Enticing Breeze and take Whipping Gale instead. Because it's very similar, just mostly better. Not always entirely better, but mostly. Blink Blade, we get level 4. I've never taken Potential Energy before. No. I mean, you only do that if you're getting Slow Blade, so we'll take Precision Timing. And we'll take this Focus. And that's just about everything. I could work towards... retiring this Blink Blade. I just need to own a couple more items. And I have a lot of money, but nothing else. But Fleablit and Shawl is nice and cheap. So we'll just pick that up, and it's making progress. Thank you. Precision Timing comes in. And what goes out? Kinetic Transfer is generally nice. I like it. Sap Speed could go. We'll drop Sap Speed. Although Sap Speed's one of the better cards to play with System Reboot. I could get rid of Invisibility, depending on the scenario. We'll figure it out. Did I drop one? Yeah, I dropped Sap Speed. Okay. I generally like the advantage on it, but... I feel like the monster level is about to go up. It probably just did. 3, 4, 5 is average of 4. So I'm just below an average of 4. Which would mean that we would round up to 2, so it's monster level 5. Oh, the next level we play in the questline is the Giant Block of Ice. That one can be difficult. Okay, we don't have it yet. And yeah, Guardian's Temple was already in the game before. So that's sad to be the one that we get as a random side scenario and not the Ice Cave. But we can... I guess we don't have any new levels to play next time. Oh, what about this job posting? Oh, we got Here There Be Oozes. Great. I'm not accepting that. I'm never playing that level again. Alright, well, I could do the Lurker Necromancy is not a bad level. I wouldn't mind doing the Strong Foundation quest line, but we need someone with the personal quest. How can we even... I don't know why I would have the level if I didn't have... Okay. So I can get the Aether Outpost. I wouldn't mind going through and beating at least the second level in that chain, because it gives you an item that hasn't been in the game previously, that I assume is in it now, that is really good in the Lurker final boss level, because it lets you control monster elemental things. Oh, I need to make a building. I haven't been doing buildings at all. Let's get the craftsman upgraded. Or my wall? Let's upgrade this wall. It's going to take all of my wood. Oh, I don't want to take all my gold. We'll take Blink Blade's gold. Okay. Wall is being built. And that is a good stopping place. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Or night.